Bienvenidos a Esperanza Vence, donde la Esperanza vence. Welcome to Esperanza Vence, where hope wins. Let's pull a 10-card Celtic cross reading for the upcoming solar eclipse in Aries. It's going to be a new moon coming in on the 29th of this month. I'm just curious because I'm already feeling equinox energies, Aries energies, fire energy, get up and go energy. The sun is coming back to us type energy, and action Jackson energy. So all right, thanks for fine-tuning your free will and intuition with me. Let's see. This is us, our challenge, near past, near future, our conscious awareness, subconscious awareness. How do we see ourselves? How do other people see us? What are our hopes and fears, or like what are we projecting right now, and what's the likely outcome? Ace of Pentacles is us. Am I in this? Like, I don't even know if I'm in this scene right here. Our challenge is the Six of Cups. Near past, Nine of Swords. Near future, Seven of Swords reversed. Our conscious awareness, Ten of Wands reversed. Subconscious awareness, ooh, Queen of Wands reversed. How do we see ourselves? Four of Swords. How do other people see us, or what's in our environment? Six of Wands reversed. What are our hopes and fears? Five of Wands reversed. And the likely outcome if we just keep doing what we're doing? Five of Pentacles. Isn't that interesting? So with the Ace of Pentacles here, we're given a new seed, right? We're given a new idea. We're given a new seed to be planted in the actual reality that we exist in. This is a divine gift, but we got to be sure that we're making conscious choices and using our free will and intuition appropriately, because if we keep doing what we're doing, our likely outcome is the Five of Pentacles here. And this is a card of lack. This is a card of codependency. This is a card of bracing together with another person, but from a place of poverty consciousness. So if we are given this opportunity here, we definitely want to use our free will and intuition to understand that if we keep doing what we're doing, this could be the likely outcome. And we just gotta be aware of what energies we're working with and go ahead and outsmart ourselves at every turn. With the Six of Cups as a challenge, this is energy of nostalgia. This is energy of people from the past coming back. With Venus retrograde, Mercury retrograde, like obviously, we're probably going to be getting messages, visits. You know, we might cross paths with people that either remind us of something from the past, or people who are actually from the past coming back to have another round, have another go at that certain type of contract or lesson that we still have to write out. But the challenge here to our ability to take this new seed and plant it appropriately is that we might be clinging to things from the past, or feelings from the past, or we might be letting our nostalgia get the best of us. So let's be aware. In the near past with the Nine of Swords, oh gosh, this is a card that can really indicate insomnia. It's a card that can indicate, you know, letting our thoughts get the better of us, letting our thoughts keep us awake at night, us worrying about things and not being able to get our thoughts under control to the point to where we can relax, like on the Four of Swords. Here we're able to set aside our pain of the Three of Swords and relax with what we believe in. Here we're just worried about everything else that's sort of piling up, you know. With the Seven of Swords reversed in our near future, nobody's going to get away with anything. We have to keep everything above board. if there's a liar, a cheater, an untruth, an omitted truth, it's going to come out and we're going to see that. So we're going to have to detoxify this kind of energy. With the Ten of Wands reversed in our conscious awareness, I love this because it's able to give us a chance to put down some of these burdens. This is a heavy weight. With the Ten of Wands energy, we have a person who is almost to the completion of a cycle, but they still have like so many projects and perhaps so many things on their mind as well, and they just have a lot going on that it can get a little bit heavy here in the upright. But when this is reversed in our conscious awareness, we're able to delegate when we need to, we're able to set down what we need to, and know that we can always come back to it later. With the Queen of Wands reversed in our subconscious, we might not even realize how beautiful and creative we actually are, and how to maximize that process in our reality in order to take the opportunities that have been given and let them flourish, without being challenged from notions and feelings from the past that have been sort of like presented to us through other people. With the Four of Swords as how we see ourselves, maybe it's time to take a break. Maybe it's time to take some time out. Maybe it's time to rest. Maybe we need to sleep. Maybe. Oh my goodness. We just had the spring equinox, right? So with that Aries energy, that can be very active energy, and sometimes they can be hard to fully relaxed with all these shifts and changes energetically. And if we're seeing the Four of Swords as how we see ourselves, like maybe this is just time to sort of take care of the physical body, nap when we need to nap, because there's just a lot going on and there's a lot to have to process, I feel like right now, this spring especially. With the Six of Wands reversed in our environment, or how do people see us, again, with the Six of Wands upright, we have a victory that's obvious. We come back into town and we're waving our wreath of victory. We've gone into the battle, we've brought what we were passionate about, and people are supporting us. Here in the reverse, it might be a more solo journey, or we might not be getting those wins that we have hoped for, or the wins might not be coming through in a very obvious way. Otherwise, people might just be seeing us as, doing our thing, but like they don't necessarily see us as winning. People in the community might think that we're just a little bit off or whatever. So that's something to be aware of in our environment. With the Five of Wands reversed, it's interesting that we have these fives mirroring each other, right? Five of Wands reverse is our hopes and fears, and then the Five of Pentacles is the likely outcome. So with the Five of Wands reverse, we have this energy of here. With the Five of Wands upright, we're working with a lot of creative energy, but there's no cohesion, there's no cooperation. Everybody's just talking about what they want to talk about, and they're not building together. And here, with the Five of Wands reversed, that energy is even a little bit more of a discussion, more of a clash. Alternatively, it could mean that, we could be separating ourselves from this group that's not really productive together. But I think with this in reverse, it might just be a more obvious creative clash between between us and the people that we're trying to work with or cooperate with. And oh my gosh, for me, that I can see in my other job. I have a different job besides just reading tarot and astrology, and sometimes I wonder why. You know what I mean? So why don't you book a reading? Click below and book a reading so I don't have to deal with that energy. Because the Five of Pentacles is coming up, and like we said before, that's an energy of codependency, lack, poverty consciousness, and really not having belief that we can take this path alone. We have to hobble along with the person next to us, no matter if, you know, we're both injured or if we're just sheltering them from the snow because they're injured and we want them to come along with us. Like, this is energy that sort of gives us the, like, oh, be aware, eyes open to the fact that, like, things are moving along really quickly, and not to be mean to this person that needs obvious shelter, but they can find shelter in here. And if you need to get going on your path, you know, you're getting a little bit ragged, like protecting them from the snow, right? So maybe you both need shelter, or maybe this person here needs to, I don't know, but like, she doesn't have shoes on either, so I don't know. It's kind of just one of those things to where when we pull the cards, it gives us a little bit of a further insight into not just the astrological weather that we're dealing with, but also just sort of intuitive visuals to let us hone in on things that we could become a little bit more aware of. So thank you for fine-tuning your free will and intuition with me. Like I said, you can like, share, subscribe, leave a comment, let me know, you know, what this eclipse sandwich, as Molly McCord would say, is bringing you. Is it digestible? Does it make you fart? Are you burping? Or is everything like, did you take your probiotics and you're digesting this eclipse sandwich like it's giving you, you know, more energy, more juice, more calories to like do your groove? How is this going for you? For me, it's been like, there's been changes. I've been tired, and but I've been making changes of in and of myself too. So I think that when we change our day-to-day habits, or when we change nutritionally or sleep-wise, that can make a body want to take a nap sometimes. All right, love you, peace, bye-bye now.